Okay, let's see. So to start things off, I'll be using the disarmers, but I am going to be using it with a queen charge. You don't have to. You can literally just spam them in 3. With that in mind, I'm going to be using a rage gem. That way I can place the warden on the queen. And with that in mind, I also want to go ahead and throw in a fireball because I am going to be using the queen charge warden, and I don't need the eternal tome. That'd be good. So 25 minutes left. Okay, so this one's actually perfect for a fireball. CC's right here. Monolith is over here. Everything that I need to take out is on the left side. So to start things off, I place the queen here, along with the warden. This way, when the queen clears these 3 buildings out, I can use the warden ability to fireball this whole area right here. That way I don't have to worry about it. And let's just assume the queen's going to go towards the left. I want a wall break here, and I also want a wall break over here for the king. This way the queen goes inside, and I can use the king right here, so that way he goes inside and I can use his ability to open up the walls. And in between the heroes, I can send a log launcher towards the town hall. And while the queen and the warden are going around the base, I can support her by spamming in the disarmers right here along with the RC. That way they go around the rest of the base. Hopefully it goes good. Okay, so just like the plan, queen, warden, test loon, healers now. And now I just have to wait patiently while the queen takes all of that out. Okay, it looks like the fireball is going to lock onto the air defense, which is perfectly fine. Let's go into Earthquake. Warden ability now. Okay, queen's going to go up top towards the monolith. That's perfectly fine. Let's see. It's going to go wall break here. Rage up the queen so she can get to the king really fast. Let's use the king right here. So far, looking good. Log launcher in between. Queen ability, that way she survives. And just in case, baby warden. 2 loons right here. King ability to open up the walls for the queen. That way she can continue going around. Let's see. Let's send in a druid as well. Let's go and freeze the town hall so the queen can survive. Actually, no, let's send busy her. And then I can send in the disarmers over there. So unfortunately, queen went down, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, it's up to the disarmers then. Okay, Yeeters are going to take everything out. I have no idea where everything went, so unfortunately this might be a GG's. But then again, though, disarmers are really OP because they come back to life and they take everything out. So even though it looked really sketchy, I'm Kuchigupi. These things are absolutely broken. The king didn't even get touched. Okay, copy. Archers over here. And honestly, it was a terrible queen charge, but doesn't matter because disarmers carried everything else. Okay, so I'll throw in a cane on this army because I don't have disarmers on this account, but that's perfectly fine. 1 cane will be more than enough. Let's check out number 5. And let's see. Town hall's isolated. That's perfect for a cane. So monolith is over here. CC's on the opposite side. The pigs are facing the same direction almost. I do want the monolith out of the way. One of the more simple plans. All I need to do is just place a couple yeets right here. Couple yeets right here. Wait a little bit. Wall break here. Send in my king, queen, warden, and the cane troops. So that way it goes towards the town hall. And since there's not much value for all of this and the cane will open everything up, that means I can use the siege barracks over here and it'll create a funnel for everything. And that should be the 3. I don't really have to worry about anything else. But just in case, I'll use the RC with the siege barracks so I can get the single out of the way, and that should be the 3. So, just like the plan, all I need to do is just go 2 right here, 2 right here. Can't wait a little bit. King now should be fine. Wall breaker, warden, queen, baby warden, king. Now everything should go inside. And let's just use the warden ability to get through the bomb tower so that way the mini canes can survive, or whatever the yeets are. That way they can open up everything. Cane should open up the town hall. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Let's go and send in the siege breaks up top. Let's go ahead and let's see. Where is everything going to go? Let's go ahead and poison all of this up. Send in the RC up here. Let's rage her up as well. Okay, queen ability. Go ahead and invisi the king. RC's doing good. Let's rage her up again. Once she gets closer. King ability, so that way he can open everything up. Kane's still alive, and that's GG's. Definitely really sloppy, but all good. This army's broken. Okay, even though it petered out in the end, I'm still gonna include it in the video. Mainly because I didn't really have to do anything. But nothing's horrible with overpoweredness. Okay, so we'll swing over to this account, and we'll just be using straight eats. That's it. So with that in mind, let's go and check out number 9. And looks like an isolated town hall. And with that in mind, looks like an isolated town hall. CC's on the side. So I definitely don't want to end over here. So with that in mind. So this one's just going to be a really simple plan. 4 yeets, 2 in each corner. Send in my king and everything else in behind him. This way I can log launcher towards the town hall. The log launcher should open everything up so I can jump over here for everything. And that should be the 3. So just like the bled. 2, 2, wait a little while. And now that should be a good enough funnel. So king, queen, warden, baby warden. And long launcher. Let's send in the druid now. Wall breaker and the other 2 yeets. Okay, let's go poison everything. Let's go freeze the monolith for the king. Okay, there we go. Let's go enrage everything. Okay, king has access towards the town hall, and let's just jump over here. And to make sure the Yeets stay funneled in, let's go and use the ward ability, protect everything. Let's go and rage up the RC. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, nothing's taken the jump, so it's kind of wasted. Let's use the RC ability, rage her up. I wasn't paying attention to her. Queen ability. Okay, king's finally taking the jump. That's OP. And let's go and rage everything up. That's a 3. GG to this guy. And it is what it is. King ability. Definitely a whole lot easier to use this than the cane. Just that one extra Yeet makes a huge difference. Okay, to wrap things up, I'll head over to this clan. And on this account, I did farm up Disarmers. Just spam everything and hope for the best. So it's either going to be amazing or it's going to be terrible. So with that in mind, it's going to be a centralized town hall. Honestly, I think these are perfect for the WWE event. So if you keep seeing these, then definitely run the event troops. But then again, though, the only reason why I say that is because, again, they're so overpowered that they just basically steamroll this type of base. I need some place with a lot of storages or collectors on the side, because the only funnel I have is super gobbies. I'll just send in the king here, wait a little while. I'll send in the log launcher once he starts tanking, and they should be able to open up all these walls. But just in case, I'll use the wall breaker. This way I can place the queen and warden in to follow everything. And once the heroes take all this out, along with the CC, I can literally just spam everything depending on the angle of the heroes, and they'll go around the rest of the base. That's all you need to do. Okay, so just like the plan, gobby, wait a little while, king, log launcher now should be fine. Queen, warden. I guess I could have sent in the cane much earlier to open up the walls for the king and queen, but that's fine. Kind of wish I didn't wall break there, but that's fine. King's going up top. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and rage everything up. Warden ability, protect the king and cane. Poison everything up. And looks like the angle of everything is down here. There we go. Okay, let's use the king ability, open everything up for the heroes. The disarmers are going left, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's go and rage them all up. Queen's gonna go towards the left, or towards the right, that's perfectly fine. Let's go and rage her up. Let's go and zoom out so I can keep track of everything, or at least try to. Let's invisi up the RC, so that way she can survive with 1 HP in a dream. Let's invisi her up again. 1 HP in a dream is all I need. Never mind, she died. But disarmers are OP, so it's okay. Yeah, no, this shouldn't be happening right now. Okay, queen ability just to get through everything. Super gobby. And that's GG's. Nice. One disarmer is going to be able to take all this out. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and freeze, and that's GG's. The fact that they target defenses, if they didn't target defenses, they would still be broken as heck. Yeah, no, this is insane. They didn't even die. Well, maybe they did die and they came back to life. But the fact that they revived 4 times, that's just unfair. Okay, there we go. So I do want to go ahead and end with a disarmer attack. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and go 1 cane, rest disarmers, a couple super gobbies, because I don't need a wall breaker because of the cane. I didn't think about that. You know what? And let's go and delete you so I can add in a druid for the heroes. And let's see, what else can I add? And let's just clean up on the side. Okay, that'll be good. That's the only downside about this attack. But other than that, you have nothing else to worry about. Well, then again though, I guess you can just place him and you'll be able to 3. I'll have to test that out later. Gobby. Test Loon. Baby drag right here to clear that out. Baby super gobby. And king, queen, warden. Log launcher behind along with the cane. Baby warden. And let's go and send in a druid once the king starts, or cane's taking damage. Go ahead and freeze all of this. Okay, king ability, that way I can funnel the queen back inside. Warden ability, protect the cane. Let's go and rage everything up. And let's see. How do I want to do this? Okay, there we go. While that's going on, let's go and use the RC up here. Queen doesn't have access to the monolith, unfortunately, so let's invisi her up. Rage everything, queen ability. Go and rage up the disarmers. Okay, Warden's following in the disarmers, that's OP. Let's save the invisis and the rages for the disarmers now. Okay, there we go. Let's go and rage them all up. Get through all of that. Let's go and freeze this for the RC. Unless they decide to go up. Okay, there we go. Let's go freeze again. And there we go. That's GG's. RC ability, and she'll be able to snipe everything else. I'll save the invisi for the RC, but I don't think I even have to. Yeah, no, that's GG's. Look at that. One finally died. Just one died out of the 3. One. After all of that. And keep in mind, I'm not a Smash user. I'm not very good at spamming everything and hoping for the best. That's why I don't use Valkyries. If I did, I would be burned out on the game. It'd be so boring. But other than that, GG's to these guys, and unfortunately we're gonna lose this one again. All good. But overall, WWE event, great time to have fun and just place everything and you'll be able to 3. But I will say, Overpowered is always fun. Okay, that's a good place to end it if you made it this far into the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. But yeah, it's been AOZ, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.